with our coffees. Oh, that's a long way down.
That is a lot.
Flipping eggs on the floor.
You want to get your gaming
Who
chair?
bought this? I've never sat on this before. Well, I sit in front of it sometimes. This is horrible.
So you seem to be perched on this thing.
I do. I sit on an edge, right on the edge. I've never sat about this before. Anyway,
go and get your Timu gaming chair, mate.
Don't show them that.
Just sit there with a little gamepad. In fact, you know what? You want to get onto a game developer, a PCS platform game. Like you,
that's how millions.
You know, like Mario, we'll get him.
You can do my cartoon character that we've got.
Yeah.
There you go.
We need a name for him. So
Jim, nice
I
but
suppose
dim.
it's just Jim, isn't it?
Yeah. You're not supposed to laugh at that character. Right. Welcome to what we called.
PCS.
No. What's the podcast called?
Oh,
Dirt Millionaire.
Yeah,
that's what we're called. Dirt Millionaire. This is Graeme. Graeme's worked for me for a couple of years now, and we'll just do a little Q&A. We've just finished doing a traditional job. The lady was paying silly money, so we said, we'll go and do that.
Yeah.
We don't like doing stuff like that very often, but needs must.
Yeah, it wasn't hard work, but it's not something you want to kind of do every day.
No, I couldn't do it every day.
Not really.
Definitely not.
No.
So, how long have you worked for me?
So it's 2 years, isn't it?
Yeah.
2 years, end of this month.
Yeah.
Which has gone like that.
Yeah. We took you. You were in office job before, yeah.
Yeah. So I worked in an office, corporate. So I worked for an insurance company for many years. So I think it was getting on for like 14 years. So I was in commercial insurance, underwriting, all the boring stuff. I actually really enjoyed it. I did really enjoy it, but I just got tired of corporate life, red tape, management, and just basically just going into an office. It's just like, I'm done with this. And I was just becoming sedentary. And I mean, now I look superbly fit and trim.
Sit next to me, you do.
And then, obviously in an office, I just wasn't. I was going to the gym and all the rest of it, but I was like, I've got to change my life.
Yeah.
I've got to sort this out. And then that's when you and me had a chat.
Yeah.
So.
And do you think that
2 years?
Because it's completely different. No, I'm not your manager here. You I give you the work, but how's my management style for you? Am I all over you like the bosses were at the other place, or do we let you go?
Oh, yeah, it's a completely different style of management. So you just leave me to get on with it.
Yeah.
I know what your expectancy is, and I know what the business wants and what the business needs, and I need to be part of that.
Yeah.
And do my hardest to get to what you need at the end of the day, end of the week, end of the month.
Exactly. We mentioned the board in previous ones before, and a friend of the podcast came over the other day and was talking to me and Graeme about it, and asked Graeme if you're motivated or demotivated by having your numbers on the board, how much you do, and your answer was, it doesn't matter.
Not really bothered.
Yeah.
I mean, I get why it's up there, and I mean, if truth be told, it's nice. I guess it's nice to have a visual on it just to see what you've been up to during the week. I mean, I always keep a diary of what I've been doing throughout the days anyway, not numerically.
No.
So I don't keep any costs on there, but I'd just like to see where I've been through the week, where I've been and all the rest of it. And we all cover a lot of work, don't we, during that week? So when it comes on the board, actually, you just think, yes, big old chunk.
Yeah, so like, there are a few numbers, it doesn't mean anything to anybody. You've done over £2,000 worth of work this week in 5 days. That for company-wise is exactly what we ask you to do. And your answer to the chap who asked you the question about that was, I just give 100%.
Yeah, that's it.
And I can't ask you for more than 100%.
No.
So it does work. It does work. What do you like about this more than office?
So it's I mean, within an office, there's certain parameters that you just can't really go outside. So yes, there's there's etiquette within the office and all the rest of it, and there's professionalism, which there is here as well.
Yeah.
But what I like about this, we're out in all weathers.
Yeah.
So that doesn't float everyone's boat.
When it's chucking it down.
When it's chucking it down, it's okay. You know, you work around it. Freezing cold, frozen pipes, you deal with it.
Yep.
Blinking hot day.
Yep.
32 degrees.
Getting sunstroke.
Yeah, getting sunstroke. You just deal with it. But it's excuse me, you got a frog on throat. It's the variety.
Yeah.
Of everything that we do.
Yeah.
So it's meeting all different people. A lot of the time, you don't see many people when you're out and about, but when you do, all our customers, I'll be honest with you, are well nice.
Yeah.
They're always pleased to see you. Always have a chat, and that's it. Is this Brandon?
There's another one coming, another worker. You can be on the pod if you want, mate.
But yeah, it is. It's just you get to see different places, different houses. You know, just from the type of demographic in terms of value of houses, estates,
yeah.
Going on to commercial, everything's just so different.
Yeah, when you go out we got Stamford, which is about 12 miles away, posh houses. We call them posh houses.
Yeah.
But you could be up to £100 a house.
Yeah.
And then in Peterborough, it's obviously, 18, 20 quid. Yeah.
Yeah, it is good. And for us, it's not just window cleaning, is it? There's a whole heap of other things that go into that as well to break the monotony.
Yep.
Because there's always going to be a slight element of monotony and everything. I mean, like today, even though we're doing the windows, it was Georgian.
Yeah.
Which incidentally, Georgian windows should be banned in the UK. I think.
Agreed.
I don't think they should exist. But yeah, I think just something different. Just kind of.
Because you've got gutters.
Messes up.
What about roofs? Because you stopped doing the roofs so much.
Yeah, so I was all right on roofs, but yeah, my back, because of the accident I had a while back in the year, being up on the scaffolding is not problematic. It's the strength needed in your core.
Yep. To
keep everything stable with the lance and on the pole and the spinner on the end.
Yeah.
So, if to be effective, you kind of need to have quite a broad stroke.
Or else you're just moving the scaffolding all the time.
Yeah, it's moving the scaffolding. So it's kind of working out productivity with what I can actually accomplish while I'm up there. I'll do it, definitely. I'll always have a good go at it.
Yeah.
There's
leaving you to do the majority of the work on a roof.
Yeah, there's going to be physical limitations to that nowadays, unfortunately.
Yeah, that's cool.
But
you got gutters. You do gutters with a vac and like washing faces and gutters and stuff like that. And then you do, what else we do that you would do? Any pressure washing? We still do a bit of pressure washing.
Yeah.
Not that often. Predominantly, I'd say we're like 95% windows with a smattering
yeah. I think if you just put a number on it, I think you're looking that high.
When I went to Pane this morning, they asked me that actually. They said, how much is percentage? And I was like, well, we've only done about 5 or 6 roofs this year.
Yeah.
So it's not a big...
It's our bread and butter, isn't it?
Yeah. Windows is bread and butter. That's a good way of putting it.
Yeah.
Yeah. What else were we going to talk about? You were going to tell me about your accident and how it affected the work. Well, you tell them your side of the story and then I'll tell them mine.
Okay, so...
It's not different, it's just different views.
Yeah, so I was allowed to have a week off back earlier in the year.
And you were allowed.
And I thought, I've got a week off. This is going to be amazing. And I'm just going to chill out. And that's it. So Monday morning, first day. It was getting on for the morning. So mid-morning, something like that. And I was just getting bored, and I was like, oh, what can I do? She's like, oh, I know. That's that eucalyptus tree in the garden needs taking down. The height's too high. And the eucalyptus tree was higher. Well, it's higher than a 2-story building, so it went above the roof line.
Above guttering height, yeah.
So I got my ladders out, and I'm used to being on ladders, and put it up against the tree, and then climbed up. and I was at guttering height, and my missus was in the garden doing something rather. She goes, "Oh, do you want me to foot the ladder?" I'm like, "No, yeah, don't worry about it. It's fine." While I'm up that height, it happened so quick that the ladder twisted, and I literally fell through the eucalyptus tree. And at the bottom where the eucalyptus tree is a feather-edged fence, and I fell on my back on top. So if this is the fence and this is my back, I literally fell like that.
Yep.
And I pivoted on the edge of that fence, and there was like cat spikes on top of that as well. So luckily, even though that fence broke my fall, it caused a lot of damage, obviously, to vertebrae and tissue damage and all sorts. But it stopped me either going forwards or backwards. If I backwards, I would have fell onto a concrete floor in the car park. Probably would have got head damage. But luckily, I was just literally pivoting, and I managed to pull myself forward and fell into the garden. But I was just completely smashed up. And
a couple of days in hospital.
The ambulance turned up within 14 minutes. And that was it. So
and you actually broken bones in your back.
Broken bones in the back. So they were more worried about the tissue damage as well, which is what causes problems now.
Yep.
The tissue damage is just going to take a long time to heal. So bones and all the rest of it, it will heal. But it was pretty scary just being in there, and went in for a scan. And it's serious when the medical professionals that are there are kind of not having a worried expression on their face, but I've got concern. They're not like, "Oh, you'll be all right. You'll be in and out. No problem." They're like, "We need to do the scan. We need to get in contact with Adam Brooks. We need to show them the scans. We need to work this out." And you're like, "This is getting a bit serious."
Yep.
So thankfully, cut a long story short, I didn't need surgery, which was going to be on the cards, but they decided against it. Got released a couple of days later.
And then you had to let me know.
And then I had to let you know and show you the photographs.
Yeah. That was horrific.
Which actually the hospital took for their own library because they've never seen the spike.
It looked like a shark attack.
Yeah, it did.
It looked like a shark bite. That's what it looked like.
Yeah, it was weird, wasn't it? Yeah, very weird.
Horrible.
So a lot of bruising, a lot of swelling, and these because of the spikes, obviously embedded into my back. It does look like a shark attack. But yeah, and then I'll let you know, and then you turn up just to see how I was, didn't you?
So obviously we was worried. I don't want news like that. Graham's a mate as well as in work for me, and I contacted my private doctor and showed him the medical report, and my private doctor said, "This guy's not coming back to work." He said, "Do you need to find another worker, James?" Okay, and then I come and see you. I think 2 weeks afterwards, from the Monday.
Yeah,
exactly 2 weeks, and it took you about half an hour to get in my van from your front door.
Yeah, it was in crutches.
You were dragging your leg behind you, and I said, "This is mad. You're never coming back." And in the pub, you were saying to me in the pub, "I'll be back. 4 or 5 weeks, I'll be back." And everybody I talked to, the wife, everybody was saying, "No, it's just not going to happen." But they didn't know your resolve. You didn't want to go back to the office.
No.
You wanted to keep your job, wanted to keep what you were doing. You're happy with what you're doing. And he was back almost at full capacity after 5 weeks.
Yeah.
Back. And now, you wouldn't even know.
No.
You wouldn't even know that you had an accident.
No, that's true. Yeah, to anybody that doesn't know.
No.
Wouldn't have a clue.
So, but weaker people, mate, they'd be on the sick.
Maybe. Yeah, probably. It's not in my caliber.
Yeah.
Just not there.
Yeah.
So I'm screwed differently, I think.
That's it.
So.
But you're back to full capacity.
Yep.
And comes laughing at us across the room. I've got some good news for you later on. I'm gonna text you later on, yeah. So you'll be impressed. I found out I was doing something wrong and I've changed it. So that was one of the stories I wanted to come out, that I've got a range of people that work for me. So just employed Caroline in the office, doing the office manager. And then you've got from Camu, what are you, 22? 22. I think Brandon's 26. You're mid-40s.
Yeah. Mid-40s.
Late 40s.
That's nice of you.
And your brother's a little bit older than that, 10 years older than that.
I'm nearly finishing my 40s.
The full range of people working here, you know, and if you look on that board, no one's far behind anybody.
No,
You're all doing similar
it's all good.
capacity. And in fact, when I was talking to my mate who was sitting here the other day asking you about the board, he also asked Cam and Brandon about the board. And the answer from all three was exactly the same. That it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Because I give it my all.
Yeah.
And
I think that's testament to actually the value of your workforce that you've got at the moment.
Yeah.
So I know I appreciate these guys, and I know you do. So it's good to work with them.
Yeah. And obviously we're treating people slightly differently because like the younger of the firm want to achieve stuff. And you're not striving as much to, you know.
Yeah.
Money's money. Everybody needs to earn money, but you know, when you're in your 20s, when I was in my 20s, I was working every hour under the sun. You know. Yeah,
it's not what gets me up in the morning.
No,
don't get me wrong. I want to be part of the machine that drives like the ambition and the growth. I want to be part of it, but it's not what you know. There's other things that drive me why I enjoy this job, but for other people, there's the opportunity there to actually. I want to get some readies in on this,
and there is the opportunity. You should put it out there. People who listen to this podcast, listen to the Uncleanables. It's window cleaners that are trying to grow.
Yeah.
And if you follow the growth of PCS, like this year, it's gone mad, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's gone absolutely mad.
It has gone crazy in the last few months.
You know, and it's hard to keep up with it. But if you've got the good workforce that we have, you know, you're part of a team that. What happens at the end of the day if you finish early at 3:00? What do you do if you finish early at 3:00?
If that ever happens, my first thought is I need to get down the boozer, and then my morality kicks in and go, I better see what my work colleagues are up to, and just go and give them a hand.
Yeah, and then they are working till 4:00. Maybe they're a bit behind, or something's gone wrong. You go and finish off the date. Everybody's done their
See, I mean, the guys helped me out the other week. I was really struggling, and then a couple of the guys.
But that's not something I've implemented. I haven't asked you to do that.
No. They just
I've asked no one to do that. It's just something that everybody's
they
together.
Just pull as one unit. It's nice. So it is good. We all look out for one another. It's sometimes difficult because I mean, if like Cam's all the way up in Stamford and the rest of the crew,
Cam ain't helping much.
Like 15 miles away, it's like there's only so much we can do. There's limitations in it, but you know, if the opportunity's there, we'll kind of get our hands out of pockets and jump in where we need to.
Cool. A couple of questions about like the smaller firm, because obviously we're a small firm, turning over, you know, under $500,000. The firm you're working for before was big firm,
massive corporate,
you know, earning, you know, lots of money. Everybody's profited. Lots of people are higher than you in management and stuff like that. You know, it's different then.
It is different because everything's more personal.
Yeah.
You know, I can have an honest conversation with you.
Yeah.
I know that whatever I've got to say to you, there's no hidden agendas as to what you're going to do with that information.
No.
I trust you. And then, you know, whereas before, if I've got a line manager in my previous job, I'd be very, very careful and selective in what I disclose.
Yeah.
I don't have to worry about that at all. And, you know, just same with the other guys as well. We you know, we all get together and have honest conversations. And try and work out problems where if there's any that arise.
Yeah, well, we've got to sort out